Okay, this message has just come through, so I'm going to share it with you. Have you been finding it difficult to navigate the spiritual path? If so, this message is for you. 'Cause everything is you, and you are everything. So, in this world of duality, right and wrong, hot and cold, old and young, good and bad, there's a lot of kind of confusion, right? About who am I? Who am I supposed to be? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to say? It's like we're all playing these roles and we all have to fit the right role. We have to do our part, right? It's almost like we're in a play and we've been given this script and you're like looking at the script and going, I don't want to play this role. If you understand what I'm talking about right now, then this message is for you. So basically, at Creative Hearts, it's about what's your self-expression in this moment. It's not about like playing a role in terms of, we can play roles. By the way, I always interrupt myself. Like, me and my friend were talking about interrupting just a moment ago, and I've just realised I interrupt myself all the time, because what I do is I start talking about something and then I'll change my mind in between, or I'll kind of get a new idea and then I have to interrupt what I've just said. So I do apologise if this gets a bit like, what? Wait, you were saying this, but now you're saying that. Please bear with me. When you're listening to me, in fact, go into your heart rather than your mind, right? Just turn the mind off a moment. You can use it again, don't worry. You can watch it again and use your mind and then go, oh my God, I'm not going to listen to her, or, hopefully you will want to listen to me. But what I'm saying is, if you listen with your heart, like that song, it goes, listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going and I don't know why. I'm not quite sure who it is by. I'm just searching now. Listen to your heart. Anyways, Roxette, maybe? Is that a different one? I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. You've built a love, but that love falls apart. Your little piece of heaven turns to dark. Okay, so it's quite a dark song, so maybe not go with that. But I don't get this song, actually. I'm looking at this lyrics now. Anyway. I like this bit. And there's voices that want to be heard, so much to mention, but you can't find the words. The scent of magic, the beauty that's been, when love was wilder than the wind. Basically, I got distracted with song lyrics. Oh well, that's because I'm a singer, so you can go and check out my music, because I'm actually a songwriter, so I'm always analysing songs, and what does that mean? And, that's what I'm telling you not to do. Don't do that. That's with the head. That's with the mind. That's me going, oh no, this song doesn't match what I'm trying to say, so I shouldn't say it. But actually, it's like, listen to your heart. It's like, go within rather than thinking about it. And I'm stopping so that it gives you a chance to listen to your heart. So that's probably part of the message about navigating. So maybe as you're navigating the spiritual journey, you're thinking, what the I was watching one of my videos the other day and it had me talking in Scottish. I think it was I was going through my old, because I've just done a video for 2024. So you can go and check out the card reading that I've just done of 2024. And I just looked back at a few of my older videos, and I've been doing it since 2021. And in the 2021 one, I did a Scottish accent like halfway through, and then I suddenly just start. Wait, I won't be able to do it now, will I? Wait, I don't know, but I just started talking in this way, and the Scottish accent just came out of me, and it was just like suddenly this character just started to be. She was so bold and so confident, and now I've gone Irish. It's been a while since I've done accents, but like, what was I saying? I can't even remember. Anyways, listen to your heart. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're navigating the spiritual path, that's what I was talking about. You might be thinking, what the fook is this? This world is fooked. Yeah, you might be thinking that. And that's okay. That's what I want to say. That's okay if you're thinking that. It's normal. It's also normal to doubt your place in the world. It's normal to not know what you're doing, or where you're going, or who you're supposed to be. So I want to reassure you that it's okay if you're feeling confused right now. It's okay if you're not sure of where you're going, or what you're doing, or what your purpose is. So I want to just say, it's all right if you've been trying different things out as well. If you're doing a bit here, doing a bit there, like, that's totally fine, because it means that you're trying things. You're brave enough to try and put yourself out there. And if you're not putting yourself out there, I want to encourage you to go within and go, what is it that you want to do? And try it. Give it a go. See what happens. Just because you never know the joy that might come from it. I've just looked up and I'm looking at my vision board and it's saying financial freedom. So I thought I'd share that. We're financially free is coming. What does that even mean? How can you be financially free? Well, it means you don't have to worry about money. But even really rich people worry about money, so being rich doesn't make you financially free. But being financially free is where you've got an abundance of skills. You've got an abundance of things that come to you no matter what. And you know that you'll be given everything that you need for your purpose. So yeah, I think when we are navigating the spiritual path, there's all these things that come up, the worldly things, the things that you have to do in the world. And they can feel like obstacles, right? They can feel like challenges. There's also the way that people respond to you. So whether they agree with you or not, you can get yourself into arguments over, beliefs. And just don't. What I'm trying to say is pick your battles. I've struggled with anger. I had to have anger management and I'm still working through it, okay? Now, what I want to say is your anger is valid. If you are not seen as you are, as a spiritual being, as a divine being, because we all are divine beings, if you're not treated with love and kind and respect and honour, you have a right to be angry about that. Now, some people would argue with me and say, oh, no one deserves that. No, you don't deserve honour, you need to work for it. But the thing is, we were born precious. A baby doesn't have to work to be loved. A baby just deserves to be loved. Now, we're not babies. You could say, oh yeah, but once you grow up, you You don't deserve that. But I disagree. I think we're all innocent children within. We all have wounds, and we all deserve to be loved and treated with kindness and respect. So what I mean is if you've been struggling with anger around, or sadness, or frustration, or any of the more difficult emotions that come up, maybe because you're perceiving that you're not getting the love that you desire, or when I say love, I mean just in general, maybe from your family, your friends, partners, etc. I just want to validate that feeling within you, and know that it's really hard out here. So give yourself a bit of grace in that, and know that we're all probably pretty much messing up a lot, but we have to forgive ourselves, but forgive others as well. So forgive others, for they know not what they do. That's what Jesus said. So when people hurt you, they're probably not doing it on purpose. They probably don't even know they're hurting you, but you're the one that's allowing it inside of you. So you have to be strong. Pick your battles, but be strong. Be a warrior of light. Be a warrior of truth. Be a warrior by just standing in the essence of who you are, which is the tagline of Creative Hearts. Just being who you are. I know that's what I said before in my other video, 2024 card reading, but it's just so simple. Just being in the truth of who you are in every single moment, whatever that looks like. Not judging it, not saying, oh, well, I shouldn't be like this, or I shouldn't look like this, or I shouldn't act like this, or I shouldn't. You can obviously amend your responses. You can say that if you want to change any of those things, that's fine. But I guess what I'm trying to say is just take away the self-judgment, take away the judgments of other people, because you don't know what someone's going through, and you don't know why they feel like that. Then you don't know why they've acted like that. And the same goes for yourself. You don't even know what you've been through. That might sound ridiculous. You don't even know what you've been through. Like, you think you know everything that's happened in your life. But think about how many memories, how much you'd have to store to actually be able to remember every single thing that you've been through. No one's doing that. You've forgotten most of it. You don't even remember your life. So, okay, I've probably now made everyone have an existential crisis, but that's not my intention. My intention is to bring about joy and peace and freedom and love and all that jazz. So what I'm saying is, sometimes your best intention, you can try to do all these things and still, fail or not achieve it. So don't give up hope. Keep going, keep navigating, come back to your heart, come back to your center, do your spiritual practices, whatever they are. Read books that are aligned with the things that you want. We have a book called Words of the Wise that I'm in. I've got a chapter in there. My mum also has a few wise words at the beginning of my chapter, and there's lots of women in there that have written their stories of wisdom, and it's really worth checking out. You can get it on my website, jemmarosenthal.com. The other thing about navigating it is, even when I say things like that, I'm like, oh my god, I sound like a salesperson. And it's like, a lot of us creative people, we don't like selling our own things, or we feel kind of awkward about it. So I just want to validate you if you're in that position as well. You might even be in the book. You might be one of the co-authors. And in that case, I congratulate you, and hopefully I'm selling it for you as well, and it's worth buying, but like, I think a lot of the commercializations of things have made people really skeptical when it comes to like sales and just like how to build a brand and how to build yourself up, and then you're just kind of like, oh my god, what is going on here? Anyway, there's some of my own things around it, but maybe you're navigating it better than I am, who knows. But basically, if you do need some support around navigating the spiritual journey, you can have coaching sessions with myself. These are one-on-one sessions. You can also come along to a group workshop, Create Your 2024, which I'm going to be doing on the 16th of January. Now, what's the benefit of having group workshops or joining in community, but also, having training and one-on-one sessions? So what would be the benefit of that? Well, when we do it all alone, we can't always see the wood for the trees, if you get what I'm saying. Like, we can only do so much by ourselves. We also have to join with other people, and I've worked with lots and lots of coaches and therapists over the years, and I cannot overstate the importance of what that brought me, how that helped me. I wouldn't be where I am today in terms of, I wouldn't have been published in books, I wouldn't have an album out, I wouldn't have my website, all these things without encouragement, without support, without people that understand what I'm going through, or try to. No one can really understand what you're going through, just as you can't even understand it. But at the same time, what a coach does is they help reflect back to you what you need, what you're going through, but also how you can move towards the next step of your creation. So if you want to create something this year, a coach can help you with moving towards that direction. So that's why I recommend working with a coach 100%. And that's why I still do. And that's, really helped me. So in terms of what else do I need to say around this topic, limit your distractions. So try to, I'm doing this process where I'm like pulling away from things a lot. Like I took some time off social media. I'm back now, but I took some time away. I've also been kind of just discerning what things I watch and just not watching anything that feels like energetically I don't want to watch it. So a kind of taking back your own energy is really important. Nourishing yourself, looking after yourself, being kind to yourself. These are super, super important. So there's loads more on this topic. I'm probably going to do loads more videos which can support you. But I just wanted to give you these tips, and I hope they've helped you, and you can have a creative clarity call if you need to talk through about whether coaching might be for you or anything else. I also do card readings, and there's the books and the cards that you can purchase on the website as well. So join us for the workshop on the 16th, and I will see you soon. 'Cause everything is you, and you are everything.